Hi friends, welcome. It's Lee and welcome to Beauty Over 70 with Lee today. I wanted to hop on here and do a very short video and let my subscribers know what is going on with my health issues. I've mentioned in a couple of videos before that I've been having not really back issues, but it's more in the sacrum and the coccyx area, the tailbone. In a couple of videos, do a little health update, kind of give you a rundown, kind of what's happening. Not to bore you, but just to let you know, because I can't possibly answer. Some of you have been so kind, and I so appreciate that in asking me and giving prayers, and I so appreciate that. I can't stress that enough. I so appreciate it. But I can't possibly answer everybody and explain everything, so I thought I would do this little video. I'll keep it very short and tell everybody what's going on. So, like I said, back in May, around the end of May, I started having problems, just came on all of a sudden with my sacrum and the coccyx, the tailbone, around in there. And it's more on the left side than it is on the right, but I do have it on the right. So I endured the pain for about 2 weeks, and it just kept progressively getting worse. And I went to my primary care, and she sent me over that very day directly from the office to get a set of x-rays. And it came back that I had, they said it was the sacrum. So they wanted some injections to be done in there and wanted me to go to a facility for injections to see an orthopedic about that. Well, we have a very good orthopedic group of very fine doctors in my city. But they said this could not be handled at the group that I'm used to going to with these doctors. Matter of fact, I had my knee done there. I had it done in the hospital, but it was through that group, and they did my knee replacement. They drained my knee at one time, and I also have anchor screws put in my right hip in that particular group. But this particular procedure that I needed done could not be done in that group, so I had to go to a larger city north of me to have this done. So I got in with this group, and I saw a very nice doctor. He had to wait for scheduling. In the meantime, he wanted an MRI to make sure that this is what it was. So there wasn't ruling out anything. The x-ray, the first x-ray from primary care showed that there was a cyst. And he wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything that was not showing up on x-ray that could be a malignancy or something like that. He didn't think so, but he wanted to make sure. Okay, so I had to wait over 3 weeks for scheduling to get an MRI here in my city. Okay, that was the 19th of July. I got the MRI done. So when I went back, I had the scheduled appointment to get the injections from this particular doctor, taking my MRI disc with me. I had that appointment already on the book scheduled, and I went in that day to get the injection in the sacrum, to get the injection, to put that steroid in there and that gel or whatever they do in there, all that stuff that they put in there. Okay, after he looked at the MRI disc, he came in the room and he said, I can't do this. It's more in the tailbone, and I can't give you that injection today because it's really out of my field. I need to send you to a more specialized doctor because it's kind of out of my field. But I can give you a 10-day supply of heavy prednisone for the inflammation. I think that might help a little bit, and that's the only thing I can do. So he called in my pharmacy, starting with a 50 milligram of prednisone a day till I get off at, you start with a 50, so many pills, and then you taper it down, if you're taking prednisone, you know what I'm saying. And I'm still on that medication right now, and I'm on the tapering down on the end of that. So anyway, yeah, I was real disappointed because I had myself psyched up that I wanted that horrible injections, and I wanted it over, and I wanted out of this pain to get some relief. So he got on made some rush things, doctor to doctor, last Wednesday week. So they scheduled the appointment for this past Monday, the 29th of July. And I saw the other doctor the 24th, and then the new appointment was scheduled, which was today, on the 29th of July, which was this morning. So I saw the other specialist. And so bottom line, what they're going to do is they're going to inject. He was very thorough, very nice, very professional, very, in other words, I feel like my health is in good hands. I mean, at this point, I really do, because he very thorough, and he answered all my questions. I didn't leave with a lot of course, you always leave with anxiety and some concerns that you don't ask, but I felt like it was going to be okay. So he discussed a treatment plan with me, and that treatment plan is that I go in the 16th of August. That's as soon as it could be done, and that's pushing it on his schedule. They're going to do, what I have is bilateral, being both sides. I have about 100% on the left, which is the worst, and he said about 25% on the right. So while we're in there, we might as well do both sides. Okay, both sides. Do one and then turn around and do another one, but it has to be done in a surgical facility there at that facility. And you know, I live in East Tennessee, and this particular group of physicians are super, super great. They do care and look out for so many of us in our state, in our area, as well as the UT football team. So I feel like I'm in good hands. But it has to be done in a surgical facility, and it has to be done under the other doctor was going to do the injection under an ultrasound-guided injections under a guided ultrasound. And that's the one that couldn't do it. Well, this doctor is going to do it in a surgical facility, but he's going to use machines. And one of the machines he's going to be using is an X-ray, but it's going to be a live X-ray. It'll be a live X-ray where they can start with the dye, going in with the dye to see where they're going, and then starting with the there's another medicine in there, and hopefully there's some numbing. Hopefully there's some numbing in there somewhere, a little bit anyway. The dye, and then there's steroids going in, and then there's a pack, a cushion fluid that's kind of everything's rubbing together. It's going together, and the bones are rubbing, so they're, but it's going to be done, it's called a fluoroscopic procedure is what they're going to be doing, and that's what he called it. And it is in the sacrum and the coccyx area, and it's so close to my tailbone. I'm sitting on this cushion that I showed on one of my videos once before. That's got like a little space in the back for the tailbone, to go. But when it's just hard to sit. It's hard to lay down. it's hard to do much of anything. So I just wanted to hop on here, and I didn't mean to take up this much time. Again, it's going to be done with a live x-ray, and there's other machines that's going to be in there as well. And they just kind of prep you like you're going to surgery. There won't be any cutting. It'll just be injections and stuff. And that's about all I can tell you for now. I did want to say this. I'm going to run this video Thursday. And my regular scheduled day is Thursday, and I'm going to run this video Thursday, but I have other videos that I'm also going to run, so there will be another video that's a little bit better than this conversation about my health issues will be run. I'll run that video on Sunday, so I'd appreciate if you'd catch that video. I wanted to give you an update on what's happening with me, and so there will be that Thursday video that I had planned to run Thursday will run on Sunday. Okay, so just remember that to catch that video on Sunday. And I'm going to run this one Thursday, okay, because it's just an update. So just wanted you guys to know, but I'm fine. I mean, I'm in good hands. I've got, you know, I've got everything I need here. I'm pretty well stocked, and driving is the pits. Driving is the piss. I have to have a driver the day I go to have this procedure done, because they, you know, the legs could be numb, or you know, some numbness, and he could hit nerves. I don't know, but anyway, you have to have a driver, so that's not a problem. I got all that covered. So anyway, I plan as much as I can to have, you know, food stocked, and you know, my husband don't drive. He has cancer, so yeah. So I have to depend on, you know, friends and you know, to do. But anyway, we'll get it done, and plan on having food and everything done up the best I can. I walk for a while, and then I sit for a while on the cushion, and then I lay for a while, and I've bought all kinds of cushions trying to help. I have bought a wedge from Amazon to prop my legs up on, and I bought a foam that I put under my bottom, my tailbone, trying to get some of that pressure off, but it just really hurt. Again, I hope I didn't bore you. I just wanted to let my subscribers, which is my YouTube family, I love you ladies. I really do. I really love you ladies, and I wanted to get this on here. I had to go early this morning. I mean, it was like really early, like the very first appointment in heavy traffic, and we had so much. We didn't hit a lot of rain, so we were blessed in that aspect. Of course, I had to drive, but, you know, God is good. I made it, and I feel like I'm in good hands, so I wanted to, later in the day, it's late in the day now, and before I take everything off and do what I need to do and get cleaned up, I wanted to, while I have some clothes on and makeup on, I wanted to do this little video. I may not have makeup on for a while. I mean, who knows? I might slather a little bit on here and there. It always makes you feel a little bit better. But when I walk a while, I sit a while. But I want to leave you with this. We had a good rain in our area, and I was out on the deck, and it was just such a, walked out on the deck right off of a little dining area there in the kitchen. And it was just such fresh air out there, and I stood out there, and our little friend came to visit. So at the end of the video here, I want to leave you with a little clip, but I hope you watch that, because it's just, you'll see what it is. You'll see what it is when you see it. I hope you enjoy it, and it's just from God, you know, telling me everything's okay. And so, yeah. So, my friends, I thank you for watching this little boring video about my health update, and I would appreciate so much your prayers. I really need your prayers. They're telling me this is just something that came on an onset. There's no accident. There was no fall. There was none of that. It just... At 76 years old, you know, things just kind of, you need to be fixed, I guess. So, That's basically what it is. And you know, I have a good attitude about it. I'm upbeat, and you know, living on Tylenol. That's about what I do. I can't take the ibuprofen or anything because of stomach issues. But and this prednisone, when I first started it was like 3-4 nights. I didn't get any sleep because you can't sleep with that stuff. You're just like, you know, it just keeps you awake, and it's just the way it is. It's just, but this too will pass. So God is good, and He'll get me through this. And I would appreciate prayers from each and every one of you, and I really would so appreciate that. That's what gets us through. That's what gets us through. He's good. It's going to be okay. So I'm going to cut this off. I get mushy, and I want to leave you with my favorite words. Go out and make today better than yesterday, and always remember that I love you. And remember to catch this video. My original Thursday video will be run Sunday, okay? And the videos that you have been seeing the past couple of weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks or so back, those are videos that I have had made up, because any content creator, most of us do, or at least I do, I keep videos made up because you never know when something like this is going to happen. And especially with my husband having cancer. So when I have some time to make a few videos, I make a few and I edit them and keep them on my desktop just in case. And it's good in this case. So those that you're seeing, you know, they've been made for a while. So, and that's what I'll be running until I can make some more videos. So I'll find some time here and there. If I feel like it, sitting and making one, then I will. So, but anyway, I will see you next Thursday, my friends. Have a video for you next Thursday. Love you guys. Bye-bye.